You know it, I know it, women know it, men know it. But you know what? Let's dive into this subject really quick. First of all, I don't know why people keep asking this fucking question, because it's always been known that it does matter. But I'm going to dissect it a little bit and talk about different things. Check this out. So, does size matter? Now, most of the time women are the ones answering this question. I'm a man, I know plenty of women, and they all tell me the same thing. Yes, it fucking matters, okay? But ain't it the motion in the ocean? From what I understand, the motion in the ocean is it accounts for maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10% of the great sexual experiences. This is what I'm saying. I knew this girl, she had a boyfriend, he was like 5'6" or whatever. She told me he was real little, right? But, you know, she followed up with a but. She was like, but he knows how to work it. Two girls, matter of fact, two girls I know that had real short boyfriends and had small dicks. They said, hey, but these dudes do not work it. So they made up for it with how they moved, okay? Now, but the overwhelming mass majority of women are always saying that the big dick matters. Now, does the big dick matter because it's big? Kind of like big titties to a man. Like, he might see big titties. He doesn't need a titty bigger than his head. He really doesn't need that. But because it's such a sight to see, it turns him on more. And that's why he's able to reach orgasm faster than with a girl with itty bitty titties, okay? I think that may be the same thing for women sometimes. I think they see a big dick and it's like, oh girl, it was down at his knee. And she didn't really need that. She ain't got that much space inside her to accommodate that much dick. You know, well, a lot of women don't, but some do. Anyway, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and then, you know, I don't know, some girls tell me, yo, real big dick hurts, right? So if it hurts, why is it better? I was telling this one girl one time, she told me how she had just got done dating this one guy and she didn't know. She used to tell me all the business. And she was like, yeah, we did it last night. I said, well, was he better than such and such? And she was like, because she had made a big whoop about the other bull. She was like, well, he was bigger. So, wait a minute. Did him being bigger make him better? Or was the other guy really good but had a smaller dick? But all of a sudden, now this dude got a big dick, it catapulted him at least into his league just because it was bigger. So size can make it just as good as a dude with good size and a great stroke. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think personally, if you're going to be the ultimate male, it's going to be good to have both. It's going to be good to have a good stroke and a big penis, because the girl can't talk shit about you later, and you done tackle both. You can tackle the size and the motion in the ocean. You got what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna ask, comment, and tell me what you think, because everybody knows that big dick. You know, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's now. I'm sure this dude sometimes, yeah, the size does matter. It could go the other way. I got a buddy I work with. I used to work with, and you know how it is, fellas, at the fucking lunch table when you working. So eventually it just came up that this bull was voted biggest dick on the football team in college. You know, there's a lot of fucking beasts in college. So you know, I mean, this dude, I don't know how many inches or whatever, but he told me he's had women turn him down. Like, no. He said this one woman was like, where you gonna put that? I mean, that's big. I don't want nothing that big. You know what I'm saying? Because I might really want to tackle a girl, and all of a sudden it's that moment. She's like, no, I'm sorry. What do you mean no? No, I won't use it all. Look, I covered up with with both hands, and I'll just use the last 5 inches. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think. See, so matter of fact, my girl got a friend. And let me tackle this idea too, because a lot of people don't. Check this out, and this happened for me, and I'm gonna tell you both stories, and why it applies to men too in the opposite way. So my girl's got one of her friends who married a guy He was like shorter than like 6 or 5 inches or something like that, from what I understand. And but she told her the sex was great. It was because she loved him so much. You can be so emotionally attached to somebody, emotionally just feel them and their spirit and your vibing and their ideas and who they are. And it doesn't matter. Like, just being one with that person for that moment is what makes it so great for you. Now, I used to have this one girlfriend who, the stuff was okay. Like, comparing it to what I've had, it was just okay. And she had an issue. I ain't gonna put her out there like that, but she had an issue. It wasn't smell or anything like that, but sometimes she would, I don't know, let's just say she wasn't as lubricated as she should have been. And it was like, damn, like, why do you keep, drying up on me like that? Anyway, I at one point told her it was the best sex I ever had. And this kind of, I guess, went to her head. And I remember never telling her, like, well, it was because I love you so much and I really feel you. It wasn't because your shit is that good. See, there's a difference between talent and just good stuff. Some girls can't do nothing, and what's attached to them is just good as hell. It's like, where did you get that from? But some girls, it's like, damn, woo, where the fuck did she come out of, a fucking porno? Did she just step out the motherfucking TV or something? And then some girls got both. And that's right, fellas, you lucked out if you got both. So, yeah, the size matter, hell fucking yeah. Y'all know it did, it always has. And, that's about it. Talk to y'all later.